Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera everyone. Welcome to topic 3 with the title of marine ornamental fish. Before I proceed, let us look at the learning outcomes of this topic. At the end of this chapter, you should be able to first describe the biological characteristic of marine ornamental fish. Second, describe the aquarium habitat of marine ornamental fish. Alright, let us move to the first marine ornamental fish, that is Ocellaris clownfish. Ocellaris clownfish is also known as the false peculiar clownfish and false clown anemone fish. They have orange body dressed with white stripes outlined in black color. The tank-bred Ocellaris clownfish is very hardy and more accustomed to conditions found in home aquariums. For an aquarium habitat, they require a minimum of 30-gallon water tank. The water should be maintained at a temperature of about 73 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. The water pH should be at least 8.0 to 8.4. Avoid mixing the various clown species. If mixed with different clown species in a tank, they will fight. Also, avoid keeping them in an aquarium with predatory fish such as groupers, eels, and snappers. Clownfish consume a variety of different food types. In nature, the diet of clownfish consists of crustaceans such as copepods and amphipods, algae, polychaete worms, and leftovers from the anemone's meal. In an aquarium, their diets including pellets, flatfood, frozen mysis shrimp, and frozen brine shrimp. In terms of behavior, they are peaceful and prefer water pH of 8.0 to 8.4. Their lifespan is from 3 to 6 years. Interestingly, all anemone fish born as a male, but they can change their gender when mating. Next fish is Russell's lionfish. Russell's lionfish is also known as the red volitans, spotless, turkey fish, or soldier lionfish. It is tanned with light brown vertical stripes. The spines on the dorsal, anal, and pectoral fins are fleshy and not banded like those of other lionfish. On top of that, the spines on the fins are poisonous, and if you are stung, the reaction will be similar to a bee sting, only a little stronger. If you were to keep them in an aquarium, the Russell's lionfish require a 70-gallon tank. It is a very hardy fish and generally peaceful except towards other lionfish. It made tank mates including ornamental shrimp and small fish. They require a good filtration system and highly oxygenated water. You may keep them in a minimum of 30-gallon tank or larger aquarium with numerous hiding places. Avoid putting them in a community tank with fish small enough to fit in their mouth. Feeding lionfish may be difficult until the fish is acclimated to the tank. They are carnivore, therefore feeding live shrimp or feeder fish may be helpful. Once acclimated, the Russell's lionfish will eat meaty foods including the flesh of fish and crustaceans. In terms of behavior, they are semi-aggressive. They prefer water pH of 8.1 to 8.4. The lifespan is from 10 to 12 years. When mature, the male turns darker and stripes are less visible. Next, we have lemon peel angelfish, which is also known as lemon peel dwarf angelfish. It has a uniform chrome yellow body, a blue ring around the eye, and dark blue edges on the vertical fins. The juvenile lemon peel specimens have a large black eye spot on the side of the body, which is often edged with blue color. Dwarf angels are territorial and they will pick on less aggressive and smaller tank mates. For an aquarium habitat, a suitable tank size for a single fish is a 30-gallon tank. A 55-gallon tank is a more appropriate size for a mated pair or a trio. They can do well in a typical reef setting, but may eat away at some of the reef structure. Make rock shelters in the tank that are suitable for hiding. If the tank is 55 to 60 gallons, a bi-weekly change of 10% to 15% will be good. The water temperature should be around 22 to 26 degrees Celsius. The lemon-peel angelfish is an omnivore, but their diet mainly consists of algae. This is a type of angelfish that does not adapt as quickly to tank-fed foods. It should only be introduced into an aquarium that is well established with ample live rock for grazing, or a good healthy population of macroalgae growth and diatoms to feed on. Marine algae, spirulina, English foods, mysis shrimp, chef shrimp, and brine shrimp. Lemon-peel angelfish is semi-aggressive and prefer water pH of 8.1 to 8.4. Their lifespan is 11 years. In contrast to anemone fish, all angelfish are born as female. As they grow, the larger and more dominant fish will become male fish. The next fish is flame angelfish. This fish is also known as dwarf flame angelfish. Flame angelfish has a striking red or orange body with vertical black bars in the midsection. The posterior edges of its dorsal and anal fins are trimmed in blue. The flame angel's maximum size is approximately 4 inches. For an aquarium habitat, flame angelfish need a tank with moderate to high water circulation and plenty of live rock for them to graze upon, as well as take refuge in whenever it feels threatened. You may need a minimum of 30 gallons for one dwarf flame angelfish, and keep the temperature between 80 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. In terms of behavior, the fish may become territorial and aggressive towards other angelfish and may even bully others. That's why choose for a smaller tank mate. You need to provide them with a balanced diet of algae, meaty marine foods, flat foods, frozen and live foods. They prefer pH of 8.1 to 8.4. They can live from 5 to 7 years or longer. Male flame angelfish will be larger than the female, with their blue sections being more pronounced than the female. Alright, the next fish might steal your heart. Spiny porcupine fish, which is also known as the bearfish, spiny porcupine fish, or balloon fish. It has spiny appendages which cover most of its body, may vary from light gray to mottled tans, sometimes with dark spots. Its teeth are actually a fused beak-like structure. They use their beak combined with plates on the roof of their mouth to crush their prey, such as mollusks and sea urchins, that would otherwise be indigestible. The porcupine puffer lacks pelvic fins but has learned to use the pectoral fin to move about. The most interesting fact about porcupine pufferfish is that they fill their bodies with water when they get frightened. This causes their bodies to look huge and their spines to stick out or stand erect. They also puff occasionally to keep their skin flexible and to clean off built-up debris that gets on their spikes, which usually lay flat and mostly inside their skin. Because their teeth continue to grow constantly throughout their life, they require hard-shell foods such as mussel and clams in order to keep their teeth from overgrowing. However, you have to be extra careful if you were to keep them as a pet, because porcupine puffers have a deadly toxin in their internal organs called tetrodotoxin. These organs are poisonous if digested. Porcupine puffers are intelligent fish as they quickly learn to recognize their owners and beg for food in a puppy-like manner. However, this does not always mean the fish is genuinely hungry. For an aquarium habitat, the tank should be no smaller than 100 gallons so that the fish has room to swim and to allow for enough biological filtration and water volume to handle the fish waste. Make sure to change water no less than 20% of the tank's water weekly. And keep water temperature range from 23 to 27 degrees Celsius. Avoid putting them with smaller fishes and crustaceans, as porcupine puffer may eat on them. The porcupine puffer needs a varied diet of meaty foods including squid, krill, clams, and hard-shell shrimp to help wear down their ever-growing teeth. Hard-shell foods such as cockle in shell and crab legs should be given regularly to help keep the big one down. A decent amount of living rock in the tank will also give the puffer lots of browsing opportunities, which will also help to keep the beak in check. Avoid any floating foods as the fish may ingest air, which can lead to buoyancy problems. In terms of behavior, they are aggressive and prefer water pH of 8.1 to 8.4. Their lifespan is from 10 to 15 years. Last but not least, we have yellow eye tang. They are sometimes called Collet yellow eye tang, yellow eye surgeonfish, crystal tooth fish. The collar tang has a yellow highlight around its eyes with a purplish or brown body composed of horizontal stripes. The head region has many fine dots. They have several rows of small flexible comb-like teeth along with a protrusive pouting mouth. They have an oval body shape with ball markings that change with maturity. As a juvenile, it has a yellow gold to tan color combined with striping and spots. When matured, the body color darkens, ranging from blue to burgundy. Depending on what part of the world they are from, they can have either a majority of spots or stripes highlighting the body. For an aquarium habitat, a 70-gallon or larger aquarium is necessary to provide plenty of swimming room. Keep the water temperature range from 24 degrees Celsius to 28 degrees Celsius. It is aggressive towards other tanks. Therefore, it is best to only keep one fish per tank. It will not harm sessile invertebrates in the reef tank environment. Provide lots of live rock and live sand to support natural algae growth and detritus build-up as a natural food, which will give them a place to graze because they will graze constantly. Although tanks will eat meaty foods along with the other fish in the aquarium, it is important that they are offered plenty of marine-based seaweed and algae. This will strengthen their immune system, reduce aggression, and improve their overall health. You may offer dried seaweed tied to a rock and feed at least 3 times per week. Sea veggies, seaweed salad, and ocean nutrition are all ideal products and are very easy to use. In terms of behavior, they are peaceful, prefer water pH of 8 to 8.4. Their lifespan is from 6 to 10 years. The male and female collet tang are essentially identical, but some males do change color during mating season. Alright, as usual, before we end our lecture, let us recap on the types of marine fish that we had learned. They are clownfish, Russell lionfish, lemon peel angelfish, flame angelfish, spiny porcupine fish, and yellow eye tang. With that, thank you for your attention and see you again in our next topic.